Hi Jenny, this is Jim over at Hutchinson Kia here in Albany, Georgia. Hey, thank you so very much for taking my call earlier. And there you have it behind me, the vehicle that we discussed, the 2027 Kia Telluride. That is an excellent choice of vehicle. I mean, the vehicle is just stylish, it is loaded with features, and it has excellent performance. I'm going to shoot a short video of the vehicle and then I'll give you some more information. So there you have it, the 2027 Kia Telluride. These are the keys to the vehicle. Each of the Kia Tellurides, they come automatically with the remote start. I'm going to go ahead and start the vehicle remotely. All right, there you have it, the 2027 Kia Telluride. 2027 Kia Telluride. This is the 2027 X Pro SX Prestige. So as you notice, once I approach the vehicle, that the locks, the handles automatically extended. Of course, once the vehicle is locked, as you can see, they do go in. This particular vehicle also has the automatic lift gate. Now, once the vehicle is locked, all you have to do is have the keys in your pocket as you approach the vehicle. If you want to get into the rear to put some items, all you have to do is just walk up to the vehicle and it will recognize that you want to get into the trunk and it will automatically open. This vehicle also has the remote close, in other words, or the automatic close. Once you move from the trunk area, the vehicle will sense that the keys has moved away and it will also close automatically. As I said, this vehicle has some great features. You're going to notice here that once I approach the vehicle, that the door handles are going to automatically extend. There we have it. I haven't had to take the keys out of my pocket since starting the vehicle. The 2027 Kia Telluride, this vehicle is loaded with features. Here you have the interior. You have the excellent seating here. This is a great combination. If you'll notice in the top, you have the dual sunroof or moon roof. You can just go ahead and close the one in the second row if you are so inclined and not wanting to utilize that. Okay. Here in the second row, here you have the captain's chairs in the second row. Also notice in the second row, you have the heated as well as ventilated seats in the second row. These seats, they do move forward and back so that you have ample room. Also, to enter the vehicle, just press there. The seats move forward. As you notice, they lift up. That gives you an extra 3 or more inches of clearance in order to be able to enter that third row. You have also the adjustable armrest, okay? Excellent vehicles. In the rear passengers have control of the air conditioning unit, but you can also control that from the front. And as I said, there are several ways to get into the lift area here for storage. You can have that second row or that third row folded completely, or just go ahead and lift that third row so that you can have the additional seating. All right, there you have it, the 2027 Kia Telluride. Here also in the rear, you'll notice that you also have a regular AC plug. The vehicle does have an inverter, so you have 120 volts of electricity. If you'll notice, see the trunk automatically closed once I moved away. Okay, Miss Jenny, as I said, there you have it, the 2027 Kia Telluride. We're going to be sending you shortly here the figures on this particular vehicle, and on that on the Hutchinson Advantage, as far as for the lifetime powertrain warranty, you can have the vehicle serviced pretty much anywhere as long as you keep the records. But in order to take advantage of the lifetime portion, if for some reason you have a catastrophic engine failure or the drivetrain failure after the 10-year 100,000 miles, in order for that portion to be warranted above the 10-year 100,000, you would then have to bring the vehicle over to Hutchinson Kia for the lifetime portion. And that's, again, only if you have already surpassed the 10-year 100,000 miles. And then you have to think of it this way: if you keep the vehicle as you're keeping your current vehicle and passing it down, that alone, if you have an engine failure, transmissions failure, that's a $12,000, $13,000, sometimes $15,000 repair. And I think that you would think that it is definitely worth it, even though we're 4 hours away. If you're beyond the 10-year 100,000 mile warranty, for that kind of savings, I of course would make sure that I got the vehicle back to the dealership. But other than that, your regular maintenance and other things up until the 10-year 100,000, those warranty items can be covered nationwide. If you're beyond the 10-year 100,000 miles on the powertrain, only then would you have to bring the vehicle back to Hutchinson Kia for a catastrophic repair or replacement of the engine and or transmission, major drive components, and things of that nature. Again, my name is Jim. You can reach me at 229-317-0715.